Hi, this is Paul at Music Villa in Bozeman, Montana, and today we're excited because we have a great demonstration for you. We are joined with Corey Congilio with Martin Guitars, and he's going to demo for us a comparison between three bracing patterns. So, what we've done, we have a D18 here that we've created, and we've done it in three bracing patterns. We've done standard shifted, forward shifted, and rear shifted. So, there's a lot of talk about bracing patterns. It can be a little overwhelming. Sometimes people get a little too into it, but basically, you're looking for the right guitar for you, and best thing to do is listen to them, play them. But sometimes you get a little, people get a little crazy in bracing patterns.
Well, you can't see bracing, so
Yep.
it's hard to really say, well, it's definitely forward shifted or rear shifted, and that's why using your ear in this demonstration I think is going to be really helpful for that.
Exactly, and I hear a lot of people say too, they go, I got to have forward shifted, because I'm going to get more bass and this and that, and it's not always true. I mean, you will get a little more bass forward shifted, but the truth is you need to use your ears and hear it and
Sure.
decide what's best for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so what we've done, D18, this is a very cool D18. It's got 5/16 scalloped golden era style bracing. It has Adirondack top. Okay, and we have three of these. They're all identical. This particular one right now is forward shifted?
Correct.
Yes. Okay. So this one's the forward shifted one. Let's just play this one for a minute.
Sure.
We're going to go through them, and then at the end of the video, we'll put them kind of back to back so you can hear the differences.
And I'll try to play the similar idea from guitar to guitar.
Gotcha.
So we have a good comparison.
Forward shifted, and just for the record, what that means is the bracing pattern is actually shifted a little closer to the sound hole.
And more reminiscent of what happened in the golden era in the 30s.
Exactly.
For sure. Yeah.
And this is the one they started with?
Correct.
Correct. So
Yeah.
they started with forward shifted. Later, Martin went to a rear shifted.
Right.
And then they kind of settled in on a standard shifted, which is in between. That's kind of mostly what you see today, but they build everything.
Right.
But a lot of the guitars are standard shifted.
Sure.
So this one's forward. As you move the bracing forward, you do get a little more top movement. Technically, you get a little more bass. So a lot of people want the forward shifted if they need that extra bass. So yeah,
Sure.
Let's check it
Okay.
out. Cool. Let's grab that other one.
Cool.
That was forward shifted. This one, rear shifted.
Correct.
So we're going the opposite, all the way to the back. You can hear it. You can hear it. It's tighter. That one's tighter. On those rear shifted ones too, you can kind of hit them harder. you
Yeah.
know? But you're not going to get as much bass.
Correct.
But you could tell it. That one you could really get it. You could tell it tightened up. So,
Yeah, and you don't see too many rear shifted braced instruments on the market, so it's really cool that we're doing this. And
Yeah.
there's a real special quality to rear shifted bracing, and that happened because, when the Dreadnought was popular, it came into popularity. It was a volume machine, and it still is. But there wasn't a lot of amplification, and some folks were even using a 15 or a 16 on
Right,
the first string.
I heard that. Yeah.
And it was really making the tops. They couldn't hold on to that pressure. So the remedy was to move that shifting pattern, that bracing pattern backwards.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so that's that one. Now we're going to switch over to standard shifted.
So
How's that
that's
feel?
a perfect combination of the two. It
Yeah.
sits right in the middle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not too bassy, very focused, balanced.
Yeah, certainly.
The forward shifted definitely had more bass. Again, it's really a preference of what people want. It's not that one's better or worse. It's just depends on your style.
And the rule of thumb was always, a stiffer top, more treble, a looser top, more bass. And then you'll notice in this being in the middle, you have sort of a more equal playing
Gotcha.
field, EQ-wise.
That's a good point. The treble thing too. It's not just more bass, but,
Right.
but as you shift back, you are going to get more treble
Yeah.
too.
I mean, we need all those frequencies to get out there when we're talking about playing
Yeah.
music on these instruments. For
Cool.
Sure.
Well, that's great. Let's.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna. That's a great combination. I think we're gonna do the same thing with a D28 as well. We're
We'll
gonna
do
do a
that.
comparison, and but we'll let you take us out. Thank you.
All right.